Hi, I hope you're doing well today. You caught me in the kitchen cooking dinner. So, wanted to share this thought with you. You are great beyond measure. You are great beyond measure. I haven't met you personally. Some of you I've never met. The question becomes if you set up a podcast that says, I'm going to talk about empowering your life's journey. That's no easy feat. Here's what I condensed it down to. There are certain truths that allow me to say to you, if you were a total stranger, I would do what I can and share with you thoughts that would empower your life journey. You are great beyond measure. Let me talk you through that. Measure means there's got to be a level to which you can reach. So you say, Ed, how great can I be? I'm going to give you a very profound answer. And considering I haven't met most of you, I don't know. I don't know how great you can be. The question is, do you know how great you can be? Since you are here and the possibility is that you're going to be here tomorrow, we have what's called time as a variable. Time will tell. So the next question is, Ed, how do I become great? And how do I live in my greatness? The answer to that is you start. You start by being and doing those activities that make you great. And then you create that mindset that allows you to stay and live in your greatness. How long is it going to take me to figure out how great I can be? You know where I'm going with this. Your lifetime. I have met teenagers, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. Age does not matter. Remember, in my introduction, I said, the things I'm going to share with you are not dependent on age, race, national origin. These are things that I believe are universal. How great you can only be measured at the end of your journey. So, if you're listening to this podcast and you've gotten this far, you're realizing that you are great beyond measure because we haven't finished measuring. You have to start. You have to be aware that you are amazing. You are great beyond measure. So, what we're going to add to this conversation are the episodes that I'm creating. Someone made this, I don't know, idea where I should create a podcast. You're talking to an academician. My first thought was if I'm going to make a workshop, if I'm going to empower people, then I need to create a curriculum. Okay, yep, there you go. The episodes are actually linear because they're not scripted. But I can tell you, you are great beyond measure. We haven't begun to measure your greatness. You are great beyond measure. There is a blueprint to your greatness. Wait, Ed, here we go again. I've never met you. I don't know most of you. But here's the thing. There is absolutely a blueprint to greatness. There is. If anyone tells you there isn't, they just don't know what they're talking about. It. Let me rephrase that and be more gentle. If anyone tells you there isn't a blueprint to your greatness, they don't know what they're talking about. Two things you've got to remember about your blueprint to living in your greatness. Number one, your blueprint to greatness is your own. Everyone has their own individual blueprint to greatness. You can't borrow somebody else's. You have to build your own blueprint. And if there was an analogy I could give you, it would be, you know how they say you're building a plane while you're flying it? Yeah. Your blueprint to greatness, not only is it your own, you have to continue to nurture it. You have to continue to evolve it over time. Time is a constant variable for all of us. Why? Because we're human. Those 46 chromosomes, as far as I know at this time, have a expiration date. You are great beyond measure. So, if you're still listening to this podcast, you're still here, you're asking, when am I going to get on this path? The chances are you probably will be here tomorrow too. So, let's get started. See you on another episode of Otium, the podcast.